No, I'm the boss.
I love it.
I'm the boss streamer.
I love it.
Plus, I'm always am the first one here.
Come on, girl.
Hi, Donna Ray.
Hey, tell her I said hi.
Well, why don't you tell her hi? You're right there.
Where is she in front? She's. Hi, Donna. How you doing?
Dana's saying hi.
Hey, y'all. What's the haps? Yes, I'm down here on Freedom Corner. For those of you that come to my Bible study, I'm sorry I haven't been there the last couple of days.
Hi, Kim.
Tammy.
Come on, Frog. Come on.
Danielle.
Come on. No. There we go.
Hey, Danielle said hello, Dad.
Oh. Hello, baby girl. I need tie wrap.
Hi, Tina.
All right, hold on.
Ah! Look at that. Beautiful. Look, I'm making Joe the box happy. He always runs around with his flag.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Yep. Well, put this one right here in the middle.
How come I can never find mine? It's right there. Hi, Firestarter. Hi, Susan. Hi, Buckeye. Okay. As soon as we get enough people on here, we're going to be talking about copyrights. Hi, Shari. Hi, Tammy. Looks like we're going to get some rain. I think that storm's going to come up the coast. It's stalled right now in South Carolina, I understand. But hopefully it will not rain too much. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Shari.
We've got one on every joint. No joint left behind.
Hi, Diane. I'm going to start sharing this out while I got time. Before the hee-haw gang gets here. Kim, I want to talk about the copyright thing first before we discuss the other thing, if you know what I mean. I'm on webcam. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Jones. Let's see. One more to go. Hi, Marlene, my Sergeant Major bride. Hope you're feeling better. Hope your hands are getting better. If not, kick back and listen. Hi, Carries. Hi, Lisa. I got one more share out, and I'll be done. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. Better now that you're here.
The judge, the lady, she's so cute. She's a pretty lady. I said afternoon, I called. Wow, I couldn't believe the judge can still be like that. I know.
Wow.
I know. She asked a question. Then the lawyer answered the question. He said, "Stop! Don't talk!
Shut up, don't talk. How
Yeah,
can you talk?
like that many times."
Oh
I said, you asked the
Oh,
question.
when she saw us all come in, she just got nasty. It was like,
She would interrupt him constantly. Ask him a question, he'd go to answer it, and then she'd go,
and don't talk no more.
Don't talk.
Yeah.
Don't talk. Stop.
When I'm talking, you don't talk in my courtroom when I'm talking. Well, you weren't talking, you stupid. When
You asked me a
I'm
question.
pussy.
Yeah.
When you ask the
And then
question,
when
how
she'd
can
ask
you
the
answer?
question, she'd go, well, answer my question.
I can't talk. You just told me not to talk.
Stop.
Yeah. She'd answer the question, then she'd yell at him.
But
And
by
then
the
first-
time we ended up,
Hi, Virginia.
first 10
Thanks for
minutes
joining us.
were her ranting, just screaming at the guy, at the
and
defense
that's his
attorney.
lawyer.
And then she turned to the prosecuting attorney and started talking to him, and it was like either she realized what she had done or something, because all of a sudden she started talking. Okay, so now look, let's get this down. I want to get this through this. This case is not going to take forever. We're not having a 4-year lawsuit here. We're going to get this taken care of now.
Oh, this is a 3.5
And
year
then she goes
old.
back to the other guy and she says, okay, now, where, and she started going through everything, one at a time, through everything. And she was talking like this, now the whole thing.
Hi, Melody.
And she said, she turned, I don't even, let's call him Cinch.
Hi, Sharon Ratty.
She says, all right, Attorney Cinch, I need to apologize to you. We kind of got off on the wrong foot, and I'm sorry, so let's just start over again, and let's get through all of this together. So, I mean, it was just like, somebody threw a light, but the funny thing was, is there were 4 of us in the back row that were sitting back there. We were sitting there, the cop even thought something was wrong. He came up and tapped on his shoulder. He said, "You okay?"
Thank you, Tammy, yes.
I put my head back down. We were back to praying. I didn't even leave.
Amen. Wow.
J6 flights are 50. Plus shipping.
Hi, Karen. Thank everybody for joining us. We're getting ready to
Don't forget to put your name and address and who you
get
go
the
with.
stuff set up soon as it gets here, and then we can do our pray and do the pledge and kick off the vigil. Hi, Turbo. Oh yeah, Jay, you want to see a great flag wave? This is a great flag wave. Alright, is it the first one or the second one? It's this one. I think I did. This is the best flag wave in a year. Performed right here on Freedom Corner.
Awesome.
Hi, God rides a Harley. Hi, Mega DJ. Hi, Rain and Blood. Hi, Salty. Red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue. That's the flag wave last night to red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue.
Thanks, Tammy. Happy birthday, Tammy.
Hi, Kara. Hi, Annette.
Flags. There's Hale.
Go up to white.
What happened to the Ashley Babbitt
I seen a little bit of.
It was at the beginning, the judge was screaming, Ashley's attorney. And she calmed down and she apologized at the end. There's all kinds of dates. There's like the 10th, the 13th.
You got. I can't remember. I read something about they got the FBI to actually say that they were there. It's going to be a while.
They're just the dates, the 10th and the 13th.
Hi, LaFour. Sure is glad to see you. Even though you didn't have to stop by, I could see you in the flesh. LaFour, if you go to that pin I have up there, it has the flag wave to the red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue that y'all were out there waving your flags last night. I got some other thing.
Sign the flag for you guys too.
I take that down. It's getting too hot.
I have 60 left, so once they're gone, they're
Yes, it was nice seeing you there, Lala. Hi, Betty.
I don't know because I was inside.
I heard 37.
Yeah, but he's only got to serve 4 more months.
Yeah, well, he's
Okay,
got more time, but he only served
they say another 36 months for what?
He has to have some kind of counseling.
Yeah.
And then he does the counseling. He has 5 more months, but he's been down 4 months.
He has. And I think he has to go to a halfway house for 16 months. That's how they use it.
Brian Jackson's still here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll be sent to
Probably Philadelphia.
Texas.
They'll probably go to Philadelphia, and then they'll send them
Texas.
to wherever.
I heard
Tammy left to go to Texas.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so he's got 3 more months. Like, and then he'll probably go to,
Hi, Mama Earth. Yeah, Betty, you better watch out. Marlene's watching you.
Yeah.
Shorty put me in the doghouse for giving all those hugs last night.
Trooper, flags are 50 plus shipment if they don't. So I have 16 left. So I'm gonna
Whatever. Hi, Jane. Good to see you.
Maybe if we just do something simple to help a Patriot family and help on his family home. Please don't.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Roy. I get the light job.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Keep some of those things there.
Good Carol, too. Well, actually, that's not true.
But until they got their...
Yeah, but he asked how it went. I said, it wasn't really. By the time it was over.
Yeah, she was apologizing, you know, but everybody had their party for right? I mean...
Welcome, everyone's Patriotic visual behind the DC selection centers, where we stand in solidarity with all J6s to give them a voice, to hear their stories, to support them, to write them letters, financially support them whenever. We don't ask that you believe our words, Patriots, but we do ask you to read the truth. Use your understanding. Learn their stories. Learn their names. This isn't for you, that's okay. But you feel this is one single step into getting back true justice and liberty in our country. Because these J6 Patriots have been so mistreated, so wrongly persecuted. We can't allow their voices to be silenced. When it was our duty to stand up for an election that we didn't think was fair. So we do ask that you use your understanding. If you don't believe us, go ahead and look up the story. Not just listen to the mainstream media. All they're going to give you is their narrative. They encourage you to go to other sites.
Okay, we got enough people on here. Okay, we're going to talk about copyrights and fair share rights. Okay, see this stream? It's called Fair Share. Anybody can use it, but if it has my watermark on it, it has to be shown. That's a fair share. Copyright is when you look at the chat and you see that word there, copyright, that means every word in there is copyrighted by my stream. If you come in here and you're a mod on another stream, and you copy, that's against the law. You don't have my permission to do that. You do have my permission to copy it if you put from 1791 Stormtrooper and the name of the person that wrote that. If you see that, you see what I'm saying? There are people that are mods on other streams coming in, copying, taking this to their stream, pasting it, and making it say they did that. That's going to stop. I will start banning people that do that, and then I will turn them into YouTube. It's the way it's going to be. These are copyrighted. The video is fair share. Anybody can use it. That's the law. But once you put it on these chats thing, it becomes that copyright. And if you copy something, it's like somebody writing out a speech, and they copy something from somebody, and they say, well, I did this. That's the way it's going to be. Some people do a lot of work putting that all together, and they come in here, take it, put it on a different chat without giving where you got it from and who wrote it. It's against the law. So just being fair warned. We will be looking. I don't care who you are. I don't want any of my mods to go over to other people's chats and stealing it like that either. And they don't do it anyways. But that's the way it's going to be, folks. That's totally wrong. Is that all right to do it that way, Kim? If they say I got this from 1791 chat, per se Kim, or per se Jay Jones, or something like that. Well, you know, as long as it's in the chat, you know, that's fine. But I don't like people coming in from other chats, copying what you guys worked hard to do, and take it to their chat and make it look like they're the ones that did it. That's wrong.
Okay. You ever set up my tripod? Thank you.
Dwight did.
I did.
Let me bring it up again, because we're gonna be watching. And I don't want anybody on the mods here to go to other people's chat and do the same thing that they're doing. People work hard to do what they're doing. You know, if they want to give that person the credit and this stream the credit, that's fine. But don't put it up and say, well, look what I did this. That's wrong.
All right, buddy. Uh-oh. I do like this song.
Okay, another thing we're going to do tonight, Tammy has went back to Texas.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire.
Tammy has went back to Texas, and as you know, when Scooter got arrested, they took everything from them. So tonight we need to help. We need to help Tammy out. She did a lot of stuff that was behind the scenes, getting prisoners left behind stuff, and then sending it to their house, going to court, doing a lot of the J6 stuff. So we need to help her out a little bit.
When I breeze into that
Yeah, there you go.
city,
Sorry, Marlene, I forgot.
people gonna stoop
Thought I had it up there already. So tonight, if you can,
teach 'em what they don't know how.
no, even if it's like $5.
You turn
They need help. They have nothing. The government took everything.
cause I'm going
So,
to Jackson.
If Kim can, I think it's Give, Send, and Go. Free, I can't remember what it was. There you go. You know, we owe her a lot. She's done a lot. She started, I was with her when she started 2 different vigils, one at Northern Neck and one at Lewisburg. She was up there for like 6 weeks by herself, the only person outside. We need to help her out, folks. There it is. Give, Send, and Go. Support Brian Jackson. You know, even if it's $5. You know,
And that's the fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson. Ain't never coming back.
Sherry is going to be doing it too. I think Rebecca will be doing it too. We need to help her out, folks. You don't know how much she worked doing what she did, and they lost everything. I'm sure they'll talk about it, Diane, when they get up front. They can explain it a lot better than what I can. But he will be leaving here soon. But Tammy is already on her way to Texas.
Where do we take it from here? Rhinestone shoes and shiny cars.
All right, I'm through ranting. That's right. And she's done a heck of a lot of stuff.
Somebody told me when I came to Nashville, son, you finally got it made. Old Hank made it here. I'm not sure that you will, but I don't think Hank done it this way. I don't think Hank done it this way. So I'll understand. You sure ain't done it this way. That old Hank really do it this way.
I know the drill, Slim. Get that lady squeeze for me. No.
Thought I'd seen the world with a 5-piece band, looking at the backside of me, singing my songs and what I hear's not today. But I don't think Hank done it this way. Take it on. Early one morning while making the round, I took a shot of cocaine and I shot my woman down. I went right home and I went to bed. I stuck at 11:40 beneath my head. Had a shot of cocaine and away I run. Made a good run, but I run too slow. They overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pill. In walked the sheriff from Jericho Hill. He said, well, Ely, your name is not Jack Brown. Here's the dirty hack that shot your woman down. And yes, oh yes, my name is Will Ely. If you got a warrant, just to read it to me. Shot her down because she made me slow. I thought I was her daddy, but she had 5 more. When I was arrested, I was dressed in black. They put me on a train and they took me back. Had no friend for to go my bail. They slept my died carcass in that county jail. Early next morning about 9:30, I spied a sheriff coming down the line. A Pentecostal declared his vote. He said, come on, you dirty hack, into that district court. Into the courtroom my trial began, where I was held by 12 honest men. Just before the jury
Hi, Diane.
out, I saw that little judge come as to look about. In about 5 minutes in walked a man, holding the verdict in his right hand. The verdict read in the first degree. I hollered, Lordy, Lordy, have mercy on me. The judge, he smiled as he picked up his pen. 99 years in the Folsom pen. 99 years underneath that ground. I can't forget the day I shut that bad bitch down. Come on, you gotta listen unto me. Lay off that whiskey and let that cocaine be. Hey, let's talk about you, Daddy.
Ooh, there's a nice breeze.
Oh, yeah.
Your mama loves that milk. We'll just break out a bottle of Coke. I'll tell you about the drifting cowboy band. We won't talk about the past, just the music and the man. Now, Hank, you just gotta tell me, did your daddy design on his son? I don't deserve no answer.
Well, Jay, you can become a good streamer.
Get that camera rolling, Jay.
That's right.
Think he's going to
But it's taken me like 7 times to do it, and I've done it the same way every time. I would invite you tomorrow for me, but I just got it. But every time I've done it, it's taken me the same amount of time, the same amount of copy clicks. I just keep doing it until it works.
But if he was here right now, go see us, would he think that we were right?
I did not mind that.
Yes, we did.
I do know I took Tammy at least 6 weeks to do it before it was
Be right
so,
here,
and she did not give me any of the information.
I don't know.
So,
if we left for a show, be the first one on the bus and ready to ride.
wow. There's no wow. She's the one who did it.
Wherever he is, I hope he's happy.
Keep on walking, you.
Oh, I hope he's doing well. He is, 'cause he's got one around my mama now. He sure did love me so and raising me up. I won't ask you no more questions. The story's only Hank can tell. Back then they called crazy. most wanted outlaw in the land.
Hi, Judy. There's that guy whistling at me.
Back in the hill, lived my old pappy and he had him a steer. He brewed white lightning till the sun went down. Then he'd fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty pleasing, Pappy starts squeezing. Ooh, white lightning. Well, the G-men, T-men, are revenues too, searching for a place where the man's food. They were looking kind of boogie, but my pappy kept a cooking. White lightning. Yeah, the G-men, T-men, revenues too, searching for a place where the man's food. They were looking kind of boogie, my pappy kept a cooking. Well, the city slicker came and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to taste that powerful stuff. He took one for slug and drank it on down. And I heard him a moaning as he...
So today we're waiting on the Zoom call.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, the G-men, T-men, revenues too. They're searching for a place where the made is food. They were looking, trying to boogie. My pappy kept a cooking. I like it.
You like it, Kim? Tonight's playlist? Good.
Give me a break. Give it a second. Give it a second. Oh, wait, that's not it. Oh, that's me. Hey, I'm good. Give me just a second, though, because I'm having some issues. I need to just turn it around. Yeah. Oh, yay! Woo! Hey! All right. All right. All right, all right. Oh, that's upside down. Oh, because I can't. It doesn't matter. It's still right. I need a speaker. Oh. Okay, I think I got it together, people. Thank you.
It's taking a while, but
We're doing good.
It's not on the speaker.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, we're not on the.
Is the mic on?
Yeah. All kind of technical.
You get a haircut?
Did you get a haircut? Sir, you. Hey, I like it. I noticed it.
On the 13th and 14th in September.
Well, September, we're going to be with Dave Summerall.
Are you going out to the event in Greenville? That's going to be a good event.
Yeah. We are doing that because we didn't do the other event.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to schedule 2 events for the same weekend. We'll be out there also, but we're trying to get, I can't leave the state of Texas, so I'm stuck here, but we need somebody, we'd love to get a J6er out there, somebody that's closely affiliated to speak on behalf of APR out there. So if you guys
message
have
me,
any
baby. Message me.
okay, I will.
Or if you're at the event?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've been offered a free table and to get and to have a speaker there. So and APR, J6, whatever, you know. So
Well, no, it's all the one and the same, and
it is all. That's right.
I think it's. Is it Dave Summerall's event or different?
No, this is a different one. So we have a team going to Dave Summerall's event, but we need some help at this one in Louisiana. Is what we're looking for as a speaker. We can get a team
Well,
out there.
I'm
We think.
lonely. I can do it.
Well, then good. If you're not going, but actually going to Dave Summerall's, you said.
Yes,
Well, I mean, I don't know. I gotta. All right, I'm not the gal to know what I'm
You
doing.
I'll message. We'll see if you're okay to get out there, Nicole. We'll talk about it afterwards.
All right,
Okay.
we can, if we can make it work during that weekend, I wouldn't mind it working. Louisiana's my people.
Is it? Well, good.
Well, I'm from East Texas.
Well, yeah, it's kids and cousins over there, so
No.
no pun intended.
We're
Disaster.
from East. What? He would like to pray.
Who's gonna pray? You got a prayer?
You want us to find a prayer?
Well, you know what? We always have our amazing Dwight right here, and he seems to speak from our heart.
He does.
Let it rip, Dwight.
White.
All right, as we gather together for prayer. Father, we lift this time up to you. Lead us into this struggle, into this fight for justice, for peace, and most of all, for freedom.
Freedom!
We thank you this day for the event that takes place in the courts. We know that the fight is not finished, and we have to persevere until we see justice be done, until we see truth is revealed. And we pray that, Father God, you give us the strength to stand, to stay united for this struggle, for this country needs it, for this nation needs it, for this world needs your light and the truth. So, Father, we thank you for each one that stands with us, whether here in person or across the nation. We give thanks for them. Pray that you would gather more of them to stand up as we approach this election, a critical time for this nation and for the future of this world, that President Trump will be elected, and he will take office, and he will protect him from all manner of evil that wants to destroy, that wants to set him aside. But we put our trust in you, Father. We know that with you, we will not speak defeat. With you, this nation will stand again with truth, liberty, and justice. Thank you. Pray this in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Nicole, is that you that just texted me from that number? That's not your normal number.
It's
Or is that
me.
Nikki?
I'm a non-communicator.
No, we didn't text you even on the phone.
Somebody else here. Oh, this is someone else. I sent the flyer for the event out in, actually, and I'll send you the flyer for David's too. I'm sure you got that one, but I sent you a flyer for the one in,
Louisiana.
in Louisiana. Yeah, Nicole, I sent that to you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay, we'll talk about it soon, okay?
All right.
Thank you guys. We'll
Love
talk
you,
to you next
Terry.
week.
Love you guys.
Hey, love you guys.
Guys.
Bye.
Well, today's another day in the neighborhood. And that is just how we classify it anymore. Another day in the neighborhood. We are so thankful, Brian Jackson, Tammy, he's only going to have to do about another 4 months. They may have him do it here in the Gulag, or they may have him do it in Texas, but the transfer system it takes that long to transfer people sometimes. So why not do it here? So I kind of do hope it just happens for him here, because he doesn't have to worry about leaving. You don't have to worry about getting new shoes, new anything. He can just wait and do the process. But we'll see. They do not make it easy. No. Cynthia Young today had her jury selected. I did go in and sat in. Jonathan Gross is her attorney, and I have to say this man is a civil attorney who has been learning as much as he can about defending our Jan 6ers. And the gigantic difference in Jonathan Gross and William Shipley is their dedication and their want to make sure that you have the best that you can get. And he's really learning it. He was a civil attorney. That's why I'm saying he took it upon himself to say, this is wrong. I can help. I'm going to do this. How many of you say the same thing? How many of y'all have said the same thing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all wrong for this, but I'm going to do it. Jonathan Gross is the same. He's also Tommy Tatum's lawyer.
I didn't know that.
I knew that. Yeah. And so I like that because Tommy already knows what he needs to say. He's already done it how many times? Several.
He's told his story several times.
Right. So I really like seeing what I saw Jonathan Gross today. We did have to go over and hear a bit about them kicking Ashley out of, back to San Diego, which would be better because her family can attend. They can be there for all the trials and hearings, what have you. But instead, they have decided.
No, just as liberal as San Diego is, it's not the biased jury that's been jury pulled and cycled through in this city. So I think that, to me, that is the biggest point of contention, is the fact that you can't get a J6er can't get a fair trial here. Unless you rat on your friends or something. I don't know. But I just on along lines of Jonathan Gross, I think that I think he is a determined man of integrity. So I was thinking that when you said it.
I know.
And then, as far as Ashley's court case goes, I don't really want to rock the boat too much, and it's a little early to be talking about anything, except I was impressed with our lawyer, and I'm proud that he's representing Ashley. I think he did a good job of presenting arguments and not giving tit for tat in the courtroom today, because it was a little stressful there for a couple minutes. He came up on the black screen with his little bow tie, and he gave it to him. I mean, I thought he gave it to him, but I thought that, he represented Ashley in a very respectful and steadfast way. So I'm proud to have Judicial Watch on our side, and I think if anybody stands a chance against this government that we have, I think it is Judicial Watch. And Robert was amazing today. And Judge talked about her dog. Yeah, her dog.
You know that's important.
Yeah, and also she talked about how non-biased she is.
I'm not biased. Can we, Dara? You did it the best.
Yeah, but also, I don't know. I don't want to start off pissing off the judge. I'm just saying.
Let's not go there. I'm not going to take Yeah, let's not go there.
Happy.
Oh,
She apologized.
she did. She said, you know, sorry we got off to a bad start, and we're gonna start clean on September 20th. Yeah.
Okay, I think on it. What she didn't like is it was a telephonic hearing. And when she realized how many people were sitting in on the telephonic hearing, then she reprimanded everyone for not being present in court.
Well, not
I mean, well,
but she said since the government's in town, they have
yeah, absolutely. She didn't want to face all of it on her own. She was not okay with the presence in the courtroom. It did trigger her. And she, you know what, maybe not trigger, maybe that's a heavy word. Maybe she was unexpecting the presence in the courtroom because it was telephonic. And it took her off guard. And then by taking her off guard, you know, we all know this, you're on your back foot when you're taken off guard, so she came out barking. Is maybe how it was. She was like, wait a second. There's like 20 people in here because you guys showed up.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because y'all showed up. There were like 20 people in the courtroom, and the judge had to notice.
Yeah.
Oh no, she absolutely was. And this is a really great example and a really learning curve for people who don't live here in DC, but you see the effect that it has. Because so often it is one person in the courtroom with a Jan 6er beside their family.
And no media. Yeah.
There was no mainstream media there today to cover it, even though the judge talked about, except for Kyle Cheney from Politico, but I don't know if I count them. I don't know if I just do.
We should play some music. All right.
Yeah, I'll do it for 25.
We're gonna play some music before we cause any more trouble.
There you go.
I would love to say all the presence in the courtroom made such a difference
To me,
on
it did.
all days.
Amen.
For Tammy and for Brian and for Ashley. It is something that actually I've been advocating from when it was me and Mr. Ben Pollock in the family chats, that we have to fill our courtrooms with people that are on our side.
Yeah.
It makes them aware. It makes them very aware that people are watching. Because who watches the watchers? Who is it that does that? It is the American people. And so it was a hard day all the way around. But here we go.
I gotta check the screen.
Hold on. I will in a little bit.
Crickets are singing in laughing, boats are floating on breeze. Baby, get ready. You get ready now. Off the field where the first turns back by the old stone road. I'm gonna take it to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. caught a river and the fish don't bite. Jump in a river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Are you ready, baby? Ooh. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Staying the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me, going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we're falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Moving real slow. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. You and me going fishing in the dark. Well, in the early autumn, when the lonely dove is flying, morning pours one true love. You can't be blamed for crying. You can't be blamed for crying. Well, a rooster, he got 20 gals, but he's happy as a lark. But when they come in the morning time, put 'em all to bed at dark. Put 'em all to bed at dark. Well, if you've been true, well, if you've been true, you better look me in the eye. For all I smell is cheap perfume, and gin, and smoke, and lies. Well, where were you last Saturday, all dressed up so pretty, with your blue-eyed ballroom boy in Oklahoma City?
Texas.
A young cowboy named Billy Joe grew restless on the farm, a boy filled with wanderlust who really meant no harm. He changed his clothes and shined his boots and combed his dark hair down, and his mother cried as he walked out, "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home,
No
Bill.
better advice, y'all.
Don't take your guns to town."
And it's not fireworks.
That's right. That's right.
You can carry them on the plane.
He laughed and kissed his mom and said, "You're Billy Joe the man. I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can, but I wouldn't shoot without a cause. I'd gun nobody down." But she cried again as he rolled away.
I got the black man.
"Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town." He sang a song his own, he rode his guns hung at his hip. He rode into a cattle town, a smile upon his lip. He stopped and walked into a bar and laid his money down, but his mother's words echoed again. "Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't Don't take your guns to town. He drank his first strong liquor then to calm his shaking hands, and tried to tell himself at last he had become a man. A dusty cowpoke at his side began to laugh him down, and he heard again his mother's words. Don't take your guns to town, son, leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town. Filled with rage, then Billy Joe reached for his gun to draw. But the stranger drew his gun and fired before he even saw. As Billy Joe fell to the floor, the crowd all gathered round and wondered at his final words. Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill. Don't take your guns to town.
We took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in a town in New Orleans. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We looked down the river and we see the British come, and there must have been 100 of them beating on the drum. They stepped so high and they made the bugles ring. We stood beside our cotton bales, didn't say a thing. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Hickory said we could take them by surprise if we didn't fire muskets till we looked them in the eye. We held our fire till we see their faces well, then we opened up our squirrel guns and really gave them well. We fired our guns and the British kept coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go. They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. We fired our cannon till the barrel melted down, so we grabbed an alligator and we called another round. We filled his head with cannonballs and powdered his behind, and when we touched the powder off, the gator lost his mind.
Now there's the flag wave.
And the British kept coming. There wasn't as many as there was a while ago. We fired once more and they began to run it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, they ran through the briars and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the bushes where a rabbit couldn't go.
That's right,
They ran so fast that the hounds couldn't catch it on down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I can sign it right here.
I will, because I love you so. Listen, I love you.
For round two. No, it's upside down. What do you want to sign? Pick a place.
All right. Well, I'm trying to get out.
I was born in the red, white, and blue.
I appreciate it.
I don't know what all that means to you, but for me it's about family.
Hi, Patriot Roy. Hi, Tina. Thanks for joining us.
And his son, who he sent as our only savior. Turn back to God.
Thank everybody for joining us. Don't forget, we're still trying to help Tammy out. She did a lot for this corner. Did a lot for the J6ers.
Because they work together while convincing us to pick a
time for us to help her out if we can.
When it loses its faith in God. And I was born, I was raised in the land of the free. And I don't know about you, but it's what it means to me. It's about liberty, it's about family and God.
You know, her husband got sentenced today. He has 4 more months and he'll be out. He'll have to probably go to a halfway house for a few weeks. And then his sentence will be over, and they can be together again. Tammy has done so much for this J6 community behind the scenes, and you can help her out. Even if it's $5, folks. Please help. They lost everything, like a lot of families have. It's time we help pay her back for many hours she spent
I'm all about that family life. Get the fire cracking for family night.
helping the other J6ers
all the
out.
people that died for that red, white, and blue. I got that eagle inside, and he's flying high, sky's not the limit. Call a friend and put another chicken on the skillet. So grab your kids and hold them tight. Make sure that they know the light. We all gonna stand for the anthem when they show the stripes. I was born in the red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. I don't know what all that means to you. Yeah, but for me it's about family and liberty in our almighty creator and his son who he sent.
Hi, Elkie.
Only Savior, turn back to God. All God is life for him. Turn back to God. Turn back to God.
Hi, Rain and Blood.
Turn back to God is love. All God is life for him.
Look at
For him,
this all
God is love. All
got like a
God is life for him. I live. For him, I fight.
Hi, Yorkie.
I walked through a county courthouse square. On a park bench, an old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "No, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your old flagpole is leaned a little bit, and that's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat," and I sat down. "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "I think it is." He said, "I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag." You see, we got a little hole in that flag there when Washington took it across the Delaware. And it got powder burned the night that Francis Scott Key sat watching it write and say, "Can you see?" And it got a bad rip in New Orleans.
How long does it take to charge?
Packenham and Jackson tugging at its seams. And it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag, but she waved on it. She got cut with a sword at Chancellorsville, and she got cut again at Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee, Beauregard, and Bragg, and the south wind
Hi,
blew
Tippy.
hard on that.
Hi, Top Gun.
On Flanders Field in World War I, she got a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung limp and low a time or two. She was in Korea, Vietnam. She went where she by Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships upon the briny foam, and now they've about quit waving.
Hi, Denise.
They're
Hail,
all good
Tampon
lands
Tim.
where she's been abused. She's been burned, dishonored, denied, refused. And the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare and she's wearing thin. but she's in good shape, what a shape she's in. Because she's been through the fire.
Mona says this a lot
I
better.
believe she can take a whole
Yeah,
lot
she
more.
does.
So we
She
raise
does
her
a
up
much
every
better
morning.
version.
We take her down every night.
Yep.
We don't let her touch the ground, and we fold her upright. On second thought, I do like to brag, because I'm mighty proud of that ragged old flag.
Would you like to sign it?
World getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they consecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight.
Hi, MGB.
Funny. Yeah, Sons of Liberty, they're in the flag of our J6 flags came in. I got them. If anybody wants J6 flags. Let's see.
No, we have 4 to do.
I'll show you then. I'll show you then. Yeah, they are. There's some new J6 flags. Hey, we got it. Everybody sign here tonight. That's not a $25.
Thank you for using Global Telly.
How you guys doing?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. This is not Jonathan Copeland.
Well, this is not Nicole.
Is this Mickey?
Yeah.
Hey.
It's Brian Smith. How are you?
Hey, Brian Smith.
Hey, Brian with the Y.
How's your leg, Brian?
Yeah, Nicole wants to know how your leg are. It's been a day for us. It's really quite a day.
You said it's been a day for you guys. My leg is swollen. we call it my fat leg. I refer to pH fat, but yeah, it's my fat leg. Even though it's FAT, I just refuse to accept it.
Would you refuse to accept?
What's that? I refer to it as my fat leg.
Yeah. Well, you know, we do have a nurse out here on the corner. She definitely suggests, her and Nicole both suggest you elevate it.
I've been tried to. Like, it gets better when I wake up because I made like a pad at the end of my, I'm not going to call it a bed, but the piece of steel that they allow us to sleep on with a yoga mat. I built up the end of it so like my leg is elevated slightly at nighttime, so it does drain out at nighttime, but just like whatever it is that's causing it, like my body to retain the water in my lower extremities like that, like it just pulls back up and gets worse throughout the day. So like right now, like I don't even have a shoe on because I can't fit a shoe on that foot. I actually have 2 sets of orange shoes now. I got a size 13 and a size 12, so I put the 13 on my right foot and the 12 on my left. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, right. Now you have 2 pairs exactly alike. Hey, so
Oh yeah. That's the one good thing about prison uniforms is that they're identical. Everything's identical.
right.
It's orange. It's orange everywhere, Mickey.
Yeah,
Orange ribbon.
one of the guys, I think Jeff Sable used to say it looked like a pumpkin patch down there.
Yeah, it does look like a pumpkin patch in here. You guys are famous, like the U.S. attorneys, old Peter Pan and Raggedy Ann from the U.S. Attorney's Office put a bunch of quotes in their rebuttal to my motion to go out on bond again. They quote, and if I would just appreciate if they're going to quote what I say on the video, just make sure the quote is accurate. You know what I mean? Because they took a bunch of things out of context, which I'm not debating whether I said it was Julian Assange first and us next, but I didn't compare myself to Julian Assange. Like that was a misquote. You know what I mean? Just quote me correctly. If you're going to try to make me out to be a tinfoil hat wearing unrepentant domestic terrorist, so just quote me correctly, okay?
get it right. I did say it was Assange first and us next, but I never compared myself to Julian Assange, just so I don't offend Julian Assange if he reads through this. I never compared myself to him.
Yeah. Okay, it ends up in No, so you know what, I just have to reiterate that my brother has a swollen leg issue, and it absolutely does make a difference if you, I mean, I don't know if you guys have a same issue or not, but it absolutely does make a difference to keep it elevated. And then
No, I do, yeah.
Everybody tells me so that, you know what, every time you hurt yourself, no matter what it is, people tell you soak it in Epsom salt. And so we had this discussion on the porch today. I have never had the miracle cure of Epsom salt. I've been told from everything from scratches, burns, bruises, abrasions, blisters, soaking some Epsom salt. I have never gone, man, that cured my situation. But
see, you got to remember Mickey, I'm from the South. I live in the South, not from the South. I'm from New York, but I've lived in the South long enough that I'm aware that Epsom salt doesn't work. In the South, it's castor oil and apple cider vinegar. Cures everything. And if you can't get it with one of those two things, just use Vaseline. I'm telling you. Vicks Vapor Rub, castor oil, and apple cider vinegar. All three of those, none of them are on the commissary, so I'm pretty much screwed. But if I had them,
honestly, I had my first, not my first, but through osmosis, my first knowledge of successful Epsom salt soap. So I'm sharing that with everybody.
yeah, they don't give us that either. But when I get out, I'm hoping with any luck from the father upstairs, maybe they'll give me a compassionate bond release so that way I can try and cure my own leg and keep it elevated and use some Epsom salt or something, because I can't even get a sick call doctor to come look at my leg, much less give me something to actually fix it. So
yeah, I guess my point was Epsom salt doesn't fix anything anyway. I'll just pick on Epsom salt, and maybe it does. But that's what I was going to say is I did have my first experience with somebody else who had an Epsom salt cure. So
who did it? Who got cured by it?
Well, the pig was here. It was our friend Jen Baker. She stepped on a toothpick, and
it wasn't Mel Holland.
Not Mel Holland. Jen Baker. I'm sorry. We think we're funny. It's a little joke that probably nobody else gets, but Jen
I know Mel.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about Jen Baker. Jen stepped on a toothpick and soaked her foot in Epsom salt, and it felt better the next day. So that was my one and only, damn near 60, and been literally soaking in Epsom salt. And this is my first Epsom salt success story.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that maybe just the hot water would have did her just the same. But I mean, we won't take it away from Miss Jen Baker. We'll give Epsom salt their victory, but I mean, I don't know. The skeptic in me thinks it was just the hot water that maybe softened it up and made it better, but whatever.
So Epsom salt still big fat.
But I have been elevating it as much as possible. You know what I mean? Whenever I'm in the bunk, I'm not doing anything in here. Like I tried playing basketball a few times, but the impact and stuff like made it swell up worse. So like I'm not even doing that stuff. I'm just, there's not a whole lot of things to do when you're in these pods here. So I sit around and I just hope today is the day that a doctor comes to see me. And so far I've been here for 70 days and that day hasn't come, but I'll just keep waiting.
Yeah, and holding your breath, right?
Yeah.
Well, because I've heard about your leg by like 3 different people.
Yeah, because it's atrocious looking. Like it's a kind of like a running joke inside here because they're like, oh, you're definitely losing your leg, and then like I'm like, yeah, well, the government better provide me one of those high-speed like titanium carbon fiber cool looking ones if I lose this, because like nobody wants to look at it. It is. It's like 3 or 4 times the size of my left leg, and it's like discolored, and it's not good. I don't have any feeling in it either, like from my shin down to my foot. Like I don't have. Yeah, and it's like black. It almost looks black. It's like it looks dirty, and then it goes like to like purple, like down by my foot. Like it's not good. Like somebody does really need to look at it, or I'm gonna have a heart attack or stroke or something in here. But secretly, I believe that that's kind of what they're hoping for, so they don't have to deal with me on appeal, but we'll see.
Hey, are they giving you any Lasix or a type of water pill or anything?
Yeah, so they gave me some Lasix in here, but this started when right after I got the superseding indictment, so a month before my trial, like it was sudden onset, and like I was, and so I asked for a continuance based on it. I had all kinds of doctor's notes. I was in the hospital, you know what I mean? I was in the ICU because it was really bad when it started, and then like they did blood work, they did ultrasounds for clots, like none of that worked. But I tried Lasix and high strength antibiotics for like 6 weeks. None of that worked. They did give me some Lasix in here, and it still doesn't work to take it out. So, like, I was waiting on an appointment for a cardiologist on the outside, and then they locked me up. But I haven't seen a doctor since I've been in here. They're telling me that I have an appointment. So I got here at the end of May. They say I have an appointment in the next week or two with a doctor from what they call chronic care, which is like their primary care. But I don't know. You know what I mean? That's like 85 days into it. So I guess it took 90 days to see a doctor for the first time. But
all right. So have they given you anything for like blood clots? Maybe aspirin?
No.
Nothing like that.
No, I did get some Lasix. I got a prescription. You know, they dropped me off a sleeve of Lasix, which just makes me pee a lot. And
well, that's good. I mean, that's a good thing because if you are peeing a lot, then I mean, I don't want to diagnose you on a corner.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just really wish somebody would look at it and you know, run. They took blood. What they did was they took blood again, which I had done on the outside, and all my blood work's good. I'm not diabetic. I don't have anything that says that there's an issue that would be causing this in my blood. So they're just trying to figure out what it is. Or I'm still trying to figure out what it is. They took blood work and didn't say anything to me about the blood work, so I'm still waiting to see a doctor in here. But they did send me down for blood work, and then today they took some more blood from me and had me do a urine sample today, but no doctor looked at me today either. Just more blood work.
Well, you know, Brian, out here, actually, Joseph Hutchins and Jonathan Copeland, Jonathan Pollock asked, you know, this dude is sick, and so we don't really know what to do out here to help. How do you think we can help?
Help what, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know what would help. I mean, I don't, unless somebody has a contact here in the jail to get to the warden to see if, somebody can get to the top. I mean, I think I put in a level 1 and a level 2 IGP, which is an inmate grievance process. I put in 17 or 18 sick call slips since I've been over in the Patriot pod. They've 18 of them. Yeah.
Okay. So if we do, say, a call to action, do you feel like it would help or hinder you?
Oh, it can't. Oh, nothing can hinder me. I mean, the U.S. attorneys hate me, my judge hates me. Like the jail people hate me. Like nothing's gonna hinder me. It can't hurt for sure.
So y'all heard him. Give the jail a call and ask him to please send a nurse or some medical attention to Brian Smith. That's Brian with a Y.
That is Brian with a Y. Hey! Was anybody at Scooter's sentencing today?
Yes, we all were. Everybody.
How did he make out okay?
Yes, he did. Yes.
Okay, will you guys send him a message and tell him that Brian Nine Toes, aka Fat Leg, says hello, and that if it went good though for him?
He got 37 months.
Well, he's almost been here for that long, hasn't he?
Almost.
I think he has 4 more months to go.
Yeah, when you do the recipe, steak and cock, because he got 37, I think he's done 24, it's 85% of this, days off of that. I don't know the exact recipe, but somebody else calculated it. It's approximately 4 months.
No, good for him. I'm happy for him. Hopefully those 4 months fly by. Please give my best to him. Tell him I'm thinking about him and his family.
All right, we will.
Thank you guys so much for everything.
Action. You want to go ahead and give us your booking number so that would make it easier for the people calling?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Yeah, and Ragnian and Peter Pan from the U.S. Attorney's Office, if you're listening to this, quote me correctly, okay? It's 389-884. All right, thanks, guys. Love you. Thank you for everything.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, we love you, Brian.
All right, bye. Love you guys, too. Bye-bye.
To see a physician immediately. He is in dire need of attention for his leg.
But in that case, the antibiotic's going to work, though, right? I depends whether they gave the right one or not.
Oh, that's true. It's gonna rain.
Hi, Meg.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to your racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought that we're tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom and afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock them up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest, go hard. Wanna burn flags, go off. Y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom and afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock them up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
What are you doing talking to your producer? I gotta stay away from the camera so if I don't get in the shot.
My baby found a burger. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and gross. List goes on and on. 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm home. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone call me up a double shot of whiskey. They don't need Jack, Dance, got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozing since I left. I ain't changing for a shit. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping
Hi,
on the table, she don't need a dance floor.
Hi, Brent.
Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They don't need Jack, Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar gets tipsy. Everybody at the bar gets tipsy. Everybody at the bar gets tipsy. Here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. When it's last call and they kick us out the door. It's getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more.
Oh my.
Yeah. Grab yourself a flag.
Better drink some more.
Sure you can. Sure you can. We won't tell nobody.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you for being here. Two years has passed.
Thank you for using. Hello, my friends.
Hey, hey, hey! This would not by chance be Jonathan Copeland from Lima, Oklahoma. I mean,
Lima, Ohio.
oh, sorry. Well, there is a Lima, Oklahoma too, though.
Oh, I feel bad for Oklahoma, though. No, I'm just kidding. I love
Feel
Lima.
bad for Oklahoma.
How are you?
We're okay. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
How do
She's
you?
over here making cake.
All right. What are y'all baking?
He's making a Oreo stuffed cream cake.
All right. All right. Did y'all happen to see Kamala's pick for VP?
Yeah, my eyes were bleeding while I was watching the entire thing, but yeah, I watched it all while he was in Philadelphia. And I don't know, everything about it just seems so not right. It's like, yeah, I remember the Joe Biden campaign and all that, then I remember the Hillary Clinton campaign, and this one just feels like it has no life whatsoever. No blood pumping through it.
You know, I'm not sure if you were able to hear what Raskin said about.
What he said.
He said if Trump wins on January 6th, if Trump wins November 5th, January 6th, they will have to nullify him, and they will have to have Civil War security around them.
Oh, that's a fancy way for saying they're going to beef up the Capitol?
Because he will win, and Raskin is saying they will nullify him according to the 3rd.
Hey, I guess I'd be really worried if I was going to be found guilty for treason. So I don't know. He's just talking out of that.
You know, quite honestly, there's a lot of Jan 6ers that are in jail for less rhetoric and a lesser platform than what Raskin has. And many people that are sentenced on their rhetoric, they had no platform. Yet, Raskin has hundreds of thousands of people that he's allowed to speak to in such, I consider, Civil War rhetoric violent. And I felt like it was an attack against my people.
What he's saying is so far out of his own ass, it's not even funny. I don't know what he means by Civil War protection. It's literally a nothing. It's just them trying to do anything they can to save their own asses. They're all going to get the same investigation. They're all going to go through the same process. I mean, I don't know what they think they're going to do. We have the House. We're probably going to have the Senate, and we're going to have the presidency. That's how democracy works. They keep using that word, democracy. These are the people that failed us to begin with. They're the ones that did this to our country. His little threats could,
I think the
slide right
issue,
off my shoulder.
I really do think the issue I have is that we are on a more firm footing right now than we were with Trump going into 2020. And they still took it. My big issue is that people really, really, really need to settle their minds and calm their brains.
Yeah.
And understand that everyone we know is going out to vote. And once
Everybody.
we know it's too big to rig,
Yep.
we know.
Yeah, hey, Raskin, however you pronounce your name. I don't care what you say. I don't care. Raskin, I don't care what you say or what you use against me for it. They stole 2020, and a lot of things are going to happen when we win in 24 and when Trump takes office in 25. So he can just have fun with all that, and that's that. You know, Trump's, we got work to do.
We absolutely do. I was so disheartened today about Kamala's pick. And I was disheartened because he does tie the knot for the Democratic Party of leaning towards the left middle and going all the way over to the other side. And he is the person that covered that gap with us. And we really, really need to recognize that.
Oh yeah, I'm with you. I think he's the worst choice they could have made. I think it solidifies our win. We got to work like we're not winning. I think he's a dork. I think Shapiro or Kelly were a better choice. Maybe they'll bring centrists in, but I don't see it. Coming from where I come from, we can't afford milk. We can't afford our bills. Can't afford gas in the winter. Other than that, maybe he'll get a few fools to vote for him. A few white men. I don't know what they're going for, but I understand what you're saying. But
I do, because you have to think about it this way real quick, Jonathan, is that the people that are looking for milk and the people that are looking for bread are also the people that will vote for him, because he is promising free milk, free bread, because that is what communists do. They offer you a line to stand in, and they offer you a line to be able to get free milk, free bread, free cheese, and as long as you don't complain about your wages, you're going to get to eat, because the government's going to cover you. And then that's how they get you in.
Yeah. I was raised off welfare. I'm familiar with it. We all want the cow. We want the farm. You get what I'm saying? Yep. It doesn't work that well. We want the cow.
Not everyone.
Not everyone, but...
Not everyone. The majority of people would rather a certificate or a coupon for milk and a coupon for bread and a coupon for cheese. And I'm not saying that mothers and young families don't deserve that, because they absolutely do. But working adult families, working adults do not need that same thing. And he is guaranteeing that across the board.
Yeah, he can say that all he wants. You know, free food, free everything. These guys suck. That's all I know. Trump 2024.
These guys suck.
Walt sucks. Hater sucks. Sucked in 2021. She was 1% Kamala. They all suck.
Yeah.
But,
well,
you know, I have...
We have some Marine ones going by.
Huh?
I think we got 2 of them. 3.
Probably Joe.
And it is Joe. If it is 3, we got Joe in there.
Yeah, because, you know, they gotta have their extra. Or you know what? Old Joe. Old Joe Byron. Remember when he said Minnesota out of nowhere?
Yeah, but he's a lame duck. It's like wasting our time talking about him at this point.
Yeah, basically. And Waltz is like a 60% off Joe Biden.
Yeah. Well, you know, unfortunately on the, you know, you can't believe social media. But the Bernie Sanders group, those that feel the burn, absolutely are on board with Waltz. And Bernie Sanders has a huge following.
I figured Bernie Sanders would be upset about Harris, about the Democratic convention. And,
They're worried
getting
about the
votes out.
end agenda. You know, people act like it's all about people's feelings. It's not. They don't care about people's feelings. They don't care if Kamala Harris drops dead. They don't care about any of it. That is the issue. They care about the agenda. They care about how they're going to make it go forward. And if Kamala falls out, they will install another, cardboard cutout to take her place. And, they're going to continue on with their leftist agenda. The thing
The good thing is, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I just really feel like that y'all have a lot of hope in this way of, they control the world.
Yeah.
So, it's like, at sometimes you wonder, you have to keep talking about the truth, but you can't idealize on what isn't going to happen. They are going to uplift Kamala. They are going to uplift Waltz. They are going to say all these things that aren't true. And we're going to have to bear the weather, And how do you do that when people want to hear that Trump's winning in the polls? People want to hear the number.
Yeah.
And you know what? The people that are telling you the number, they're lying.
They're fake.
They're lying to you.
It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since he's been announced VP, or president. To run for president. I mean, we have a juggernaut. Donald Trump is a juggernaut. How many votes did he get? 79 million? Or was it over 8? He's a juggernaut. There's nobody in history that's got that many votes. And old Joe Biden, the only reason he got those votes is because they cheated in 2020. They stole the election. They used COVID. They stole the election. Now they don't have COVID. And they have to be able to get over. Obama got how many votes? They got to get over 60 to even make it anywhere. The truth is going to come out with this election. It's going to be crazy. I have so much faith that the juggernaut Donald Trump is going to destroy these people. They have no idea what is coming. They have no clue what is about to be smacked down on.
We have to make sure that we know that we voted for Trump and the people around us voted for Trump. And I don't mean an echo chamber. I mean that you're up and active out there.
Yeah.
Because they will take it. They're already planning, on taking it. Raskin came out and said he would absolutely disqualify Trump on January 6th of 2025, and that they would need forces around them as if we were at civil war. And that is not something that a Republican said, a conservative said. That is absolutely Jamie Raskin saying it.
Well, he's a loser. He's the one that sent, wasn't he part of the January 6th committee? He's a dork. Who cares what he says anymore? I don't care what he says.
Well, he has a lot of control over the Congress. So, the thing that I get really frustrated about is that we can say all day this is how it should happen. But what is happening is that the people that are in that power are doing exactly opposite of what you think should happen. Because they already have that position. They're already there.
They're just as much against Trump as the Democrats. We got rhinos that are still in there. Have they even released? They haven't done anything for us. I'm sorry, but what have they done to help us with anything? Either side.
Well, you know what? The people out here and the people in America have done a lot. They've done a lot. They have done. They're the ones that are making the needle move.
Yeah.
And so, I just don't want everyone to say, oh, well, they can't do that. They've already shown they can. They're doing it.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Yeah, this is my last few minutes. 1 minute.
I'm glad I can make you feel so better.
No, it's aggravating, really. Trump 2024, fuck Raskin. I don't care about them. They can use that in trial, or when my sentencing, they can use that all they want. Trump 2024, he's a juggernaut.
and it's divine. He's here. He's alive because he's divine. God, it's God's choice for him
That's
to be here.
absolutely
God
right,
bless you.
Jonathan. That is right. You are absolutely right. God bless you, baby. If anyone can
All right, have a
help
good night.
Jonathan Copeland, please do.
Thank you, everybody.
Love you, baby.
Thanks, Patriot.
So, I don't know if anyone has heard what Raskin had to say, but before we do, I know, because I've made everyone listen to it. I'm absolutely ridiculous with it. It so upset me. So, we are going to do the roll call.
You don't have to hold him. Okay. There it is. Something like that.
I will play a minute of what Jamie Raskin had to say, though.
Yeah, let's hear what he had to say, Refit, because it's
Section
worth
3 of the
listening
14th,
to.
what can be put into the Constitution can slip away from you very quickly. And the greatest example going on right now before our very eyes is Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which they're just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress. So it's going to be up to us on January 6th, 2025, to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in Civil War conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what the great 14th Amendment means. And I'm 9 justices, not all of them, but 2025 to tell the
Let's hear it again.
just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress. So it's going to be up to us on January 6th, 2025, to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in Civil War conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what the great 14th Amendment means. And I'm glad that Sherilyn's creating her new center so we can bring that.
All right, so what Jamie Raskin just said there is that Jamie Raskin said on January 6, 2025, that they will nullify President Trump's election, and they will have to contend with the raging Trump mobs at a, what was it that he said? Civil War type protection. I didn't say it. I've been called a stochastic terrorist since I've been out of here. But he's not. My husband is in jail for less talk. Ashley Babbitt was murdered for 0 talk.
That's right.
That's right.
But he's allowed, with his platform, to say these things. To be stochastic. He's allowed to do that. You are not, because you are not part of that class.
Right.
You're not part of that class. That's absolutely right, Sherry. You know what they do to you?
They lock you up.
They make a file on you. They record your phone and they surveil you. And they absolutely do that. But Jamie Raskin, who represents the people of this country, is saying that we will be at war on January 6th of 2025. I didn't say that. I will repeat it again if anyone needs to hear it, but that was not our side. Our side's ready.
Sounds like the Democrats of 1860.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Well said, Trooper.
We're going to do our roll call, and I do want everyone to understand stochasm from any means, especially with someone of power. My husband is serving 7.5 years And he said less than Jamie Raskin with a recording and not a live stream.
That was meant for him.
Because he has a platform of millions. My husband had a platform of 0. But he was the one that was a danger and still is a danger to this society. That's how that works. When it is a 2-tier justice system, we're not saying the things they want to hear.
You want to do it? Go ahead. Anyone want to do it? I'm going to put you up.
Okay, lives lost on January 6th. Ashley Babbitt,
Hero.
Roseanne Boylan,
Hero.
Kevin Greason,
Hero.
Benjamin Phillips,
Hero.
and on the following day, Officer Brian Sicknick.
Hero.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Oh, Dave already got it up.
Those detained: Chris Alberts,
Hero.
Daniel M. Sinney,
Hero.
Joshua Atwood,
Hero.
Farhad Azari,
Hero.
Farbad Asari,
Hero.
Edward Badalion,
Hero.
Ronald Ballhorn,
Hero.
Daniel Ball,
Hero.
Thomas Ballard,
Hero.
Steve Bannon,
Hero.
Logan Barnhart,
Hero.
Richard Barnett,
Hero.
Damon Beckley,
Hero.
Matthew Bedingfield,
Hero.
Luke Bender,
Hero.
John Benuelos,
Hero.
Joe Biggs,
Hero.
Aiden Billiard,
Hero.
Craig Bingert,
Hero.
Brian Bingham,
Hero.
Kenneth Bonowitz,
Hero.
Dominic Box,
Hero.
Leo Bazell,
Hero.
Jeffrey Brown,
Hero.
Jeremy Brown,
Hero.
Mark Brew, Benjamin Burlew,
Hero.
Daniel Caldwell,
Hero.
Sarah Carpenter,
Hero.
Ralph Celentano,
Hero.
Jacob Clark,
Hero.
Cale Clayton,
Hero.
Stephen Capuccio,
Hero.
Albert Carpelli,
Hero.
Reed Christensen,
Hero.
John Crowley,
Hero.
Ricardo Cook, Jonathan
Hero.
Copeland,
Hero.
Mason Corson,
Hero.
Matthew De Silva,
Hero.
Nicholas DiCarlo,
Hero.
Nathan DeGray,
Hero.
David Dempsey,
Hero.
Lucas Denny,
Hero.
Robert Dennis,
Hero.
Victor Dennison, Timothy DeJardin,
Hero.
Caleb Dillard,
Hero.
Brandon Dillard,
Hero.
Michael Dillon,
Hero.
Joshua Doolin,
Hero.
Israel Easterday,
Hero.
James Elliott,
Hero.
Daniel Ekvet,
Hero.
Jason Ferris,
Hero.
Joseph Fisher,
Samuel
Samuel Fisher, Carl Fitzsimons,
Hero.
Gilbert Fontecoba,
Hero.
Michael Foy, Kevin
Hero.
Galetto,
Hero.
Mitchell Gardner,
Hero.
David Geetson,
Hero.
Vincent Gillespie,
Hero.
Vitaly Justinkowski,
Hero.
Jonathan Grace,
Hero.
James Grant,
Hero.
Leslie Gray,
Hero.
Daniel Gray,
Hero.
Matthew Green,
Hero.
Joseph Hackett,
Hero.
Johnny Harris,
Hero.
Richard Harris,
Hero.
Joshua Haynes,
Hero.
Donald Hazard,
Hero.
Albuquerque Head,
Hero.
Cameron Hess,
Hero.
Joseph Howe,
Hero.
Jared Hughes,
Hero.
Joseph Hutchinson,
Hero.
Tracy Isaac,
Hero.
Brian Jackson,
Hero.
Sean Jackson,
Hero.
Shane Jenkins,
Hero.
Justin Jersey,
Hero.
Joshua Johnson,
Hero.
Zachary Zachary Johnson,
Hero.
Taylor Jonatakis,
Hero.
Riley Casper,
Hero.
Leo Kelly,
Hero.
Julian Cater,
Hero.
Derek Kennison, Federico Klein,
Hero.
Peter Krill,
Hero.
Matthew Kroll,
Hero.
Alicia Knoll,
Hero.
Paul Kovic,
Hero.
Nicholas Landgrand,
Hero.
Daniel Layden,
Hero.
Joseph Layden,
Hero.
Guy Liu, Michael
Hero.
Lockwood,
Hero.
Joshua Lawler,
Hero.
Kevin Lyons,
Hero.
Clifford Mackerel,
Hero.
Michael Mackerel,
Hero.
Avery McCracken,
Hero.
Marcus Malley,
Hero.
Christian Manley,
Hero.
Jeanette Mangia,
Hero.
Philippe Martinez,
Hero.
Anthony Mastadano,
Hero.
Cody Matisse, Christopher Maurer,
Hero.
Mark Mazza,
Hero.
Donald McAbee,
Hero.
Patrick McCoy,
Hero.
James McGrew,
Hero.
Sean McHugh,
Hero.
Jeff McKellett,
Hero.
James McNamara,
Hero.
Kelly Meggs, Ron
Hero.
Melee,
Hero.
Jonathan Mellis,
Hero.
Steve Miles,
Hero.
Rodney Millstreet,
Hero.
Scott Miller,
Hero.
Robert Menuda,
Hero.
Landon Mitchell,
Hero.
Ryan Mock,
Hero.
David Marshall,
Hero.
Robert Morse,
Hero.
Jonathan Monaco,
Hero.
Eric Munchell,
Hero.
Clayton Mullins,
Hero.
Ryan Nichols,
Hero.
Gregory Nix,
Hero.
Ethan Nordine,
Hero.
Nicholas Ox,
Hero.
Michael Oliveris,
Hero.
Grady Owens,
Hero.
Jason Owens,
Hero.
Joseph Padilla,
Hero.
Robert Palmer,
Hero.
Stuart Parks,
Hero.
Nathan Pelham,
Hero.
Michael Perkins,
Hero.
Dominic Pizzola,
Hero.
Daniel Phipps,
Hero.
Jonathan Pollock,
Hero.
Olivia Pollock,
Hero.
Mark Ponder,
Hero.
Rachel Powell,
Hero.
Joshua Pruitt,
Hero.
Gregory Purdy,
Hero.
Chris Quaglin,
Hero.
Barry Ramey,
Hero.
Guy Reffitt,
Hero.
Zach Reel,
Hero.
Arthur Ryer,
Hero.
Jessica Ryer,
Hero.
Mariana Reiner,
Hero.
Stuart Rhodes,
Hero.
Ed Richmond,
Hero.
Thomas Robertson,
Hero.
Michael Roberts,
Hero.
Edward Rodriguez,
Hero.
Daniel Rodriguez,
Hero.
Christopher Rowe,
Hero.
Devin Rossman,
Hero.
Greg Rubenacher,
Hero.
Robbie Russell,
Hero.
Jeff Sable,
Hero.
Ryan Sansel,
Hero.
Ronald Sandlin,
Hero.
Salvador Sandoval,
Hero.
Robert Sanford,
Hero.
Anthony Sargent,
Hero.
Peter Schwartz,
Hero.
Benjamin Schuler,
Hero.
Daniel Scott,
Hero.
Christian Sikor,
Hero.
Thomas Sibick,
Hero.
Jeffrey Sills,
Hero.
Michaela Sly,
Hero.
Brian Smith,
Hero.
Tommy Smith,
Hero.
Audrey Sutherland,
Hero.
Hatchet Speed,
Hero.
Yvonne St. Cyr,
Hero.
Peter Steger,
Hero.
Shelley Stalling,
Hero.
Peter Stedman,
Hero.
Tristan Stevens,
Hero.
Tara Stottlemyre,
Hero.
Isaac Sturgeon,
Hero.
Ryan Swoop,
Hero.
Andrew Talkie,
Hero.
Enrique Terrio,
Hero.
Curtis Tate,
Hero.
George Tenney,
Hero.
Jacob Perez,
Hero.
Kenneth
Hero.
Thomas, Devlin Thompson,
Hero.
John Todd,
Hero.
Robert Turner,
Hero.
Edward Vallejo,
Hero.
Salvador Vassallo,
Hero.
Eric Scott Warner,
Hero.
Jessica Watkins,
Hero.
William Watson,
Hero.
Jeremy Waynick,
Hero.
Mark Waynick,
Hero.
Matthew Webler,
Hero.
Thomas Webster,
Hero.
Tucker Weston,
Hero.
Jack Linton,
Hero.
Riley Williams,
Hero.
Duke Wilson,
Hero.
Shane Woods,
Hero.
Donnie Wren,
Hero.
John Rice, Douglas Wyatt,
Hero.
Gregory Yetman,
Hero.
and Mr. Zirkle.
Hero.
Those we've lost to suicide: Matthew Perna, Christopher Georgia, Mark Ungst, Jordan Meacham, and Larry Hummel.
David Hummel.
Sorry,
Rest in
David.
peace.
David Hummel. I think he has a son
Rest
named
in
Larry.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And then today in the courtroom they had to, and we're going to say it out here on the corner.
That's right. That's
Say
right.
her name.
Ashley Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
All right, they had to say it today, folks. Say her name.
We know Ashley Babbitt was a victim. I'm screaming USA, freedom, real jazz Sixers. She's a patriot who was let down by the system. I'm screaming for the fallen so nobody will forget them. Air Force veteran,
Hi,
wrapped
Truth
in a
Seeker.
Trump flag. It's Trump 24. You know we about to run it back.
Hi,
Nothing
Tippy.
will stop us. We about to get it right. They can try and try, but the storm is here from dark to light. Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace. Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace. Ashley Babbitt, rest in peace. Ashley Babbitt,
Say her name.
Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Shout out Nikki. We could never feel your pain, but just know your daughter's life won't be taken in vain. Shout out Sarah McAbee. Yeah, I'm setting you straight. I hope they let your husband out of that prison today. Ashley served in Afghanistan, she served in Iraq, and she died for her country from a senseless attack. Yeah, we waiting for justice, cause Ashley was innocent. Mainstream will cover it, they all just too ignorant. If a white girl shot a black man, they would say that's different, but the story didn't fit the agenda they pitching. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt, we feeling your energy. Say her name, Ashley Babbitt, this song's for your memory. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt. Rest in peace, Ashley Babbitt.
Say her name.
Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Ashley Babbitt, say her name. Ashley Babbitt.
So I did get Tylene contacted me today. Tylene is Jeremy Brown's girlfriend.
There we go.
And his stay was denied, and I think that he will be in D.C. jail within a couple days.
Maybe
So-
a couple of weeks. We don't know.
Well, I'm just saying I don't really know specifics, because nobody does until they do it. You know, when they come in and take your temperature, that's when you're leaving. But I believe that Jeremy Brown, who's the former Green Beret, charged in so many cases. He's in Florida right now. He ran for office from jail.
That's right.
And yeah, he didn't do too bad. Yeah, that's right. But he's got a lot of support and a lot of supporters that are gonna I don't miss him in Florida, you know. And I know that his family, his wife. I don't know if him. I think Tylene's his wife. I called her his girlfriend, but I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. She's been with him quite some time, and she misses him.
Dedicated.
That's right. So, you know, everybody pray for Jeremy Brown, and I hope that he has a safe passage here to D.C. if this is indeed where he's coming. And, you know, continue to keep J6ers in your prayers. So, thank you. Yes?
Please do, because our producer just went up the hill.
You know, everybody knows what a critical part of Freedom Corner that Tammy was. Please keep Tammy and Brian in your prayers. And for those of you who don't know, Tammy headed back to Texas today. Brian's trial is over. And we are trying to raise funds for Tammy. She does need some help getting her things back home. So if you could go to Brian's Give, Send, Go, support Brian Jackson, and just in the comments put for Tammy, we would appreciate that. God bless you. Tammy, we love you. We thank you for everything you did for us here on Freedom Corner, and for every J6er behind these walls, and not only behind these walls, but across the country. You have been such an integral part getting these guys support. We could never thank you enough. God bless you, sister.
Amen.
Oh, okay. Is that the call? Yeah. Oh, I'm coming. Take the dog. Let's ask them how they feel about it. I'm not. Let's rep it.
Around 9 o'clock.
An inmate at the Washington, D.C. Central Detention Facility. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, your current balance is $21.41. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Happy birthday today, aka Little Wayning, aka Jerry Wayning. And we were all just real excited, I guess. Dempsey made a cake. He made an Oreo cake with, he took the white filling stuff out of the Oreos and mixed it with butter and whipped it until it became like a buttercream. And then took the chocolate muffin and the Oreo, crunched those up, baked them in the microwave, and made cake out of them. And then made caramel drizzle and all types of other things to make cake.
Man, we just had pizza. Gee, I feel left out.
Yeah. So, bottle. You can name it. Don't know what that means? That's his name. He better say, he was talking to Paul
2
about
minutes.
something about having one bottle of Coke, and he said one photo bottle. And so you just call photo bombs from now on. Oh man, but we were all cheering because for the night and then for the time. Oh my goodness! All right. Good to be hearing that TV that we want to turn off over there in the corner. I'll go turn it off. What about that? Are we a little bit clearer?
More like a connection issue.
Connect.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's that. Hello.
Yeah.
Now we got a real connection.
That's gonna have to be good enough. Stop messing with stuff.
That baby. Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Okay. Here. What about that? Yeah, they can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can just also hear click, 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 click.
Are you clicking your little button? No. 1 minute.
1 minute. Pass it back.
Here we go. Let's see.
Me. La 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 la. Me. La 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 la.
We all have news people out here, so click those buttons.
All right, here it goes. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, say, can you see paradise? Who's what's right, who's the bed?
There must have been a lot of sugar in that cake.
We haven't even eaten it yet. Just everybody's excited, having a good day. I just want to say thank you to Kamala Harris for picking the overweight Bernie Sanders that you decided to go with. You about to be the dumbest politician in a very long time. The smartest move you ever did was the that you did on Willie Brown, because it landed you where you're at right now. But other than that, you've got to be about the dumbest broad in the history of politics. So thank you very much for securing this election to make sure you can't even steal it. So, highly appreciate it, Camel Toe.
Mr. Dempsey. You big All right.
Yeah, we were talking about man, it looks like Joe Biden and Kamala again, just like great value version. Just a great value version of Joe Byron. Oh yeah.
I think if you look at Kamala's face, I think she looks like she's scared. I think she's more aware than anything that she's not equipped for the job.
That's what I'm saying. Every time she gets on stage, it's just like her face is glued to that horrendous smile that she has. That's just like this crooked. I don't know. It's just the way she talks every time she gets up on stage is just cringe. I mean, it's just terrible. I hate it. But, man, anyways, the verse of the day. Let's go ahead and get into it. Galatians verse 5, or chapter 5. All right. Galatians chapter 5. It says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage." There you go, man. That's a good one.
Amen.
Yeah. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free.
That's right. Powerful stuff.
It should be on the table. Right on. I love that one. That's a good one. But, well, you can go with the quote. Oh, or do you have anything to add to that?
There we go. Kind of goes off of yesterday's quote a little bit. More along the context of what our First Amendment is supposed to be. Patrick Henry here. That religion or the duty which we owe our Creator in the manner of discharging it to be directed only by reason and conviction, not by force or violence. Therefore, all men are equally entitled to free exercise of religion according to the dictates of conscience, and that is the mutual duty of all to practice Christian forbearance, love, and charity towards each other. And so yeah. The main reasons you find it, it might have been under the bed. Over here was the escape in the hands of the Church of England. And so coming from that ancestry, they wanted to be able to be free to serve God however they saw fit. It didn't mean that God had no place in politics, he had no place in schools, no place in government. It just meant that they didn't want one religion basically persecuting another. They didn't want one sect of Christianity, and over there in England it happened to be Catholicism, but they didn't want one denomination using the law to beat another denomination into submission. And there's another quote that kind of something along the lines of a man convinced against his will is still the same opinion. If you beat a man and make him try to, submit, you're not going to change his opinion at all, So. That's it. Yeah, man. Yep, there again, the old founders, they had it figured out. If only we could go back to that same understanding. Yeah, man. Well, I guess we don't have any news. Our news has been shut down all day. All we've seen so far is Kamala and great value Bernie Sanders speaking for a little bit, and that's about all we've seen. So,
we spent a large portion of the day in court, but before we left, maybe it's when we came home, we spent a lot of time waiting for J.D. Vance to get out there and speak to his brother.
Oh, J.D. Yeah.
But we had to go before anything was really said, but I know that we reached out to Kamala's vice president pick and tried to congratulate him, but I don't think that they ever actually spoke. And then other news of the day was Ashley Babbitt versus the United States of America had their first hearing today in the federal court here in D.C. Yeah, it was a big day. Your mom and dad just left this morning.
Oh, man. Yeah.
We love it when your mom and dad come together. Oh, see what else?
Yeah, they said they had a great time.
Didn't they? I hope so.
Oh, yeah. No, they said they loved it.
What was the court you said that they had today?
Yeah. He's a goofy guy sometimes. He's something else. Yeah. No, that's what we have it's one of his good friends live up there in North Carolina. And I think that's where he's at right now in the Carolinas. But anyways, they'll get together and hang out, and it seems like there's never a time that's serious. It's just goofing around the whole time, playing jokes on each other, and it's funny. It's a good time.
I got to meet him. It was
But,
like that.
yeah.
And sometimes he thinks he's funny, but maybe like when he pretends to step on your cat and makes a little dead cat noise. That's not so funny.
Yeah, man. You can't be killing cats. No.
Yeah, they do get under your feet. So
Yeah.
And then,
Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
that's why because of all his pranks during he had me going with the no-see-em. But everybody, I've had a lot of people reach out to tell me that was a real thing. That when you
Yeah, no, that's real.
It is real, but it's just so ridiculous that I still think some redneck. I got hit by a nose.
100%.
It's real small, and if you get to look at it really close,
No, it's terrible. It looks like a big mouse. Little flies, basically, the bite. Yeah. No, a no-see-em, it almost looks like it's just a giant mouth with teeth, with like no eyes or anything. It's just, it's terrible looking.
you choke
And also sand fleas. Sand fleas are also like that. Yeah, them things will just get everywhere. I can't stand the no-see-ems. Golly, that's terrible. That's what over in Florida in the summertime when the mosquitoes are thick. It almost like dark in the sun. They'll get so thick coming out of the swamps. And you'll be riding like a four-wheeler or something or on the back of the truck, and they'll be flying in your mouth and just covering you. It's terrible. You got to be wearing glass.
I think that I was gonna look online and see what a no-see-em looks like, but then I think I would just be horrified to be outdoors after night with these little mouthy creatures all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
knowing what they are. Florida, which is the land of things that bite and try to kill you. This is true. Yeah. Weird species of bugs. How they came to Florida, I have no idea. Yeah. That should have been what they said was the wild. It wasn't the Wild West. It was the Wild Florida. But anyways.
When we were in Florida, we went on one of the guys.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Oh shit, Sherry's showing me a no-see-em right now.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, well, Greta has spoken, so y'all
Miss Greta. Any last words? Yeah. Remember me as I was. If no one ever sees me again.
I've seen one of them in your vehicle.
Remember, I died with my boots on. Yeah. All righty. Thank you all again. Y'all are awesome. We'll see y'all tomorrow. All righty. Love y'all. See you.
Thank you for you.
I seen that in Sherry's vehicle last night.
Eyes are set, it doesn't count. I'm sure
I know you're clinging to the light of day.
Bueller?
To tell you everything's A-okay. And medication don't do much.
Singers? We need singers?
We need some no-see-ems.
For the...
So humid, everything is just stuck to me. Turn it up, Rabbit. It's turned up so we don't have to hear each other. I hear y'all. Come on. Up here. Come on. I'm putting the gold away.
Tomorrow all the things were gone. I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. And thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas,
North Dakota, we don't have any no-see-ums.
from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA,
And Florida.
every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget
The guys inside.
who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
And
I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget
the ladies inside.
who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
USA. All the way. All the way. All the way. All the way. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight.
Okay, so it has been a really nice week for us from last Thursday, which was our official 2-year anniversary, to the people that have been here visiting us and seeing us since then. You know, it's just been an amazing, uplifting experience. It
Yes,
was
it
good
has.
to see everybody. I'm not going to start naming people because I'll leave somebody out, but since you're in my line of vision, I just will say Dara and Peter and Simon. It's always amazing when you make trips out here to support us. Thank you for showing up for Tammy. Thank you for showing up for me. And thank you for showing up for Ashley today. I really appreciate that. Also, Roy and Tina made the trip.
Yeah.
And we can't forget our regulars that come out here and stand with us all the time. And Jamie Crow, who's out here as much as she can be. And I guess I am going to start naming people. I hope I don't leave somebody out. Oh, no. Mr. and Mrs. Pollock, you know you're close to our hearts, and we love you always. Tammy is on her way back to Texas, and I am leaving tomorrow to go back and spend some time with my family and wrap up my dad's affairs and take care of his services and stuff. So Nicole will be here, and y'all please do your best to support her. I know Dwight and Lily are out here with her every single night. If you can make it out here, please come out here and please support Nicole and Dwight and Lily and Rebecca and Storm and Sherry, and just, you know, if you can make it out here, please be out here. And then you pray for us, and we'll pray for you, and we'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place.
That's right.
All right. Freedom Corner Gangsters, thank you for
Multimedia
joining us tonight. Don't forget to say your prayers. Don't let the Betty bugs bite. And be here tomorrow night with us. God bless you all. We'll see you later.